Hello and welcome to the Dominion Daily for October 8th, 2025. We've got Plunder and Adventures today. And Friendly Peasant. That doesn't seem very impactful. You normally, you want to play your peasants, and then if you're not playing them, it probably is a good indication that you don't want another one. But I guess we'll see. So we've got the peasant line, which does all sorts of things, of course. We've got draw from Siren Haunted Woods Crew. We've got the only plus actions are Gondola and Disciple and Teacher. So that's potentially a little awkward. Sticking plus actions on Crew could be pretty good if we wanted to get a Teacher. I don't think I've ever seen that, but in conjunction with the duration draw from Siren or Haunted Woods, that's a lot of super labs. Super labs, whatever. No, I guess it's just super labs. Never mind. Yeah. So that's worth considering. I'm not in general a big believer in Teacher, because Disciple is so good, but that might be good enough to justify it. Anyway, yeah, and we've got gains from Mining Road and Peasant, Tools, Messenger. Bizarrely enough, we don't have a source of loot, despite it being a plunder board. And most importantly, probably, we don't have trashing. So Siren looks pretty important. It usually does, but especially with no trashing. We're definitely going to want to get the peasant line going, because I think that's going to be essential to our deck control. So the question is, that's obviously peasant is not what we want to turn into Siren, at least not the first one. Maybe later as we take more peasants, we could turn one of them into a Siren or something, but in the initial shuffle, that's not probably what we want to do. So I'm wondering, do we, we could messenger something. That makes it easier for the bot to get a Siren as well. But maybe not as much easier if it's something innocuous like Caravan Guard. Well, I mean, obviously it would, having the action makes it easier, but Caravan Guard isn't going to do much to help hit price point, whether that's for a 5 or for 3 with some other action. So that could be an option, because the messenger would, obviously, by giving 2 coins and a buy. Another thing we could do, in messenger a peasant, which obviously then we have 3 terminals. That's a lot. But we know we're going to want multiple peasants going up the line. If we need to trash one of them, that's fine. If we can trash the messenger instead, that's also fine or good even. There's also borrow. So in borrow, once we get sirens down, you're going to want to borrow every turn. But in the meantime, well, one thing I guess we could consider is borrowing to open with a 5. But even putting that aside, borrow makes it pretty easy to hit 3. to be able to get the siren. Yeah, a lot of things to consider here. Well, I think we're going to click on peasant anyway. Okay, so the bot borrows from mining road. That doesn't suggest that the bot is prioritizing the peasant line. And I don't really want to help it do that if I can avoid it. Like the bot could have, I guess, as little as 2 coins right now. Yeah, that still would be enough to get a peasant, I suppose, if that's what it wants to do. I mean, it doesn't, you know, like it's slowing the shuffle down, so that's the reason that I say what I say, not because it's not going to be able to get a peasant, but yeah. We also, of course, have to consider that it's going to be hard to both get the peasant up the line and play siren. Well, I guess there is gondola to help with that. Okay. Right. Yeah, I'm really not sure if it's just a question of like how best to accelerate my own deck. I think Messenger Peasant is the answer, because like I said before, if we trash a peasant, that's like, okay, whatever, we get the siren. If we trash the messenger, even better, we can play the peasant. But because like giving the bot the peasant is also good for the bot, that's the thing that gives me hesitation. We messenger caravan guard, and it's less committal in that sense. I think I'm gonna go for the caravan guard. This hand is not helping. All right, well, this is probably another peasant. Okay, this is fine. I don't want to play the caravan guard. I want to get a siren. Crash the caravan guard. Thank you. Now we could borrow here for the second siren. Once we get sirens going, relic attack doesn't do anything. So that part seems good. The only problem is that we like the effect the borrow has in our current shuffle. But what's the alternative? Yeah, I'm not really seeing it. Okay, so we have a soldier and we have a peasant. We'd really like to be getting to crew at some point, but I mean, more so once we have at least disciple. Well, we don't really want to disciple crew. I guess that's an issue with. I hadn't considered. That's an issue with the plan of putting plus actions on crew, is if you disciple the crew. I mean, would the plan be to just play with Siren as the only terminal at that point? I can't, no, that can't work, really. Well, it could, I guess. I should have thought about this earlier. Okay, alternatives would be plus actions on Mining Road, plus card on Mining Road, and you try to disciple that. You end up with a lot of Mining Roads, but I guess that's fine. I mean, it's like a grand market at that point. That could still be the play, is like get crews, put plus actions on it, put plus card on Mining Road, and then disciple Mining Roads for to be able to play Haunted Woods or Terminal plus buy or whatever, which maybe we don't need that much of anyway, but... So with that all being said... Do we take another peasant here? Keeping in mind, we already have like a soldier and a peasant coming up. We're going to need to get Gondola to be able to play any of that while also playing the Siren. Yeah, it doesn't seem great to get another peasant just yet. So I think it's a Caravan Guard. Wait. Oh, right. The other Siren wasn't in the shuffle yet. Well, Soldier gets powered up by Siren. That's cool. Alright, I think we do go ahead and Gondola this peasant into play. And we don't have a Siren in play. You know, we should have considered borrowing last turn, except there wasn't really anything I wanted to borrow for. Now I would like to borrow, but I don't have the Siren in play, so meh. I guess there's an argument for third Siren here just because of the lack of trashing. Should consider that. Trashing a Caravan Guard or something. Alright, so we're going to have a Fugitive and a Soldier. Now maybe we take another Peasant. Tools, I think we want to get only after we have, like, crew or something that we want to gain with it. Doesn't. Alright, now we could borrow. We've got enough terminals that we probably just borrow from Mining Road if we're gonna do that. Look at that. We don't care about your minus card token, your relic attack. Yeah, this could be an opportunity to pick up a second Siren. I mean a third Siren. Although, as it is, we're like barely gonna trigger the shuffle. I mean, I guess a second Siren that is not in play makes it more likely that we find one next turn than drawing one card with the Caravan Guard. Probably. Or maybe it's the same, actually. Yeah, it might just be the same. Alright, well, I'll just play it. Okay, I think... So this soldier is going to make 4 coins, which is going to pay for the gondola. So I don't think we need this gondola now, which means I'd rather leave it out so that it misses the shuffle. Oh. And we can do this for next turn as well. That's nice. Okay, so we're going to have a disciple now. We're going to have another fugitive. We have a peasant down there. Still feels a little early for crew, maybe. We could just take another mining road. The bot does have a siren, so I'm not as excited about, like, Relic. Yeah, I was worried we wouldn't get to the siren, obviously. Okay, so now we're going to have second disciple. We're not going to draw. So next turn we're going to play disciple. I guess we're probably going to just wait. No. What are we going to? Are we going to just? Do we just have the siren down there? I don't exactly want to disciple the siren because I want to get a teacher. I don't know if there's too much we can do about that, but anyway, I'm thinking it might be time to take crew. Tools we should probably buy when we want to gain something from it. Although, I mean, I guess we could do that right now, but I don't know what we'd want to gain particularly. Another peasant? Another mining road? Another caravan guard? The mining roads are going to kind of get in the way until we get the plus card token down, which is probably the more important thing than plus actions on crew, actually. So maybe we do just take a caravan guard. Or do we want another peasant? We're going to have 2 disciples, one of which is going to become a teacher, and then we're going to have a soldier. I mean, we could definitely use another disciple. Yeah, let's take a peasant. Okay, you know what? This is fine. You don't have to disciple the siren. It doesn't get stuck in play. We probably don't want another peasant yet, so I guess we're taking a caravan guard. Okay, this could be better. Nothing we really want to borrow for. So we just take another caravan guard. That's a lot of relics. Okay, so next turn this. Another gondola. Play the teacher. Play this. Next turn that, I think. Why is the bot buying copper? That and an estate. What? All right. I'm going to start with the card token, as I said. Mining Road. Okay, so kind of want to get a bunch of gondolas here. We could tools for a gondola. I think that makes sense. And then get another gondola. Play peasant. Another gondola. The soldier. And get a couple more mining roads, I think. All right, so we now have we still only have the one disciple. Wondering if we borrow for. Did we get a siren down? We did not. Never mind. No borrowing. That's unfortunate. Guess. Really like to get to the teacher, but that seems like a tall order here. I mean, I guess we can buy kind of a lot of gondolas if we find some plus buy, but how are we going to do that? Well, we have, I mean, we have some from this mining road, but I guess we find enough mining roads. Oh, we had the, okay, never mind. Well, this is fine, actually, I think. Dum-dum-dum. Just wish I had another disciple, but... And not to mention the teacher thing. I just don't feel like we need to take province. I wonder if we should leave one mining road in the pile just so we can disciple, like gain it with disciple. At some point, we probably want to play with Haunted Woods because the bot is going to get destroyed by that. I wonder if we should take one now. We're close to the point where Like we're going to have the actions to play that. We're not at it yet. Oh, I just realized piles are really low. Okay, hold on. Let me reconsider this. Maybe I should take double province here. Yeah. Fine. This is not what I want to see with my disciple. Ugh. Shit. I mean, we do have enough for a gondola. I think it makes sense to play a crew. Well, I say that. But okay, we buy a gondola. We play a mining road. No, we play a disciple to play a mining road. And then we play the gondola. And then we get another. Oh, this is getting a little dicey. Do this. Do this. Now this is getting real dicey. But okay, well, if we can hit double province here, we win. Action on crew, top deck. And we do hit double province. Wait, that's not a win. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? And we didn't get to give them a curse or anything. Didn't get a siren in play. Top decked crew won't necessarily get drawn. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Oh boy. I mean, we just take these all for now and then buy triple duchy. Oh. I guess that's what we do. I don't want to borrow for a state when we don't have a siren in play. Okay, we can get to the crew. That's good. I think we want to play the fugitive after we're triggering a shuffle, even though like it would be nice to have the mining road for the disciple if we find it, but oh my god. 9, 10, 11. We could get to 13. The bot has a siren in play. It might actually hit province here. You're really not finding our stuff. We again didn't find a siren, which maybe is okay, because like look at the piles, but oh man. Like the tools can gain a gondola to get us 2 coins, but that seems risky anyway. Could just gain us a crew, which is unlikely to do anything, but I mean, at least it doesn't lower the piles. I think we're gonna lose. I think I'm gonna lose, which is really sad. Damn, this should not be the play. Like, I mean, admittedly, having to put 10 gondolas in our deck isn't exactly ideal, but maybe we were supposed to go plus actions on crew first. Maybe that was the problem. I don't know. We needed to get... We had a couple shuffles where we like missed Siren and then like missed our peasant line and didn't get like additional disciples and all that. But I don't know if maybe that was expected given how poor the deck control was. Yeah, I don't really believe in like ignoring peasant. But I think I'm fine with my opening. You know, the other thing is we opened with 3 action cards. We didn't see any of them turn 3, which was pretty bad too. But I think I'm going to stick with that. Okay. No. I think I want to, well, borrow for another peasant. It would be good to get another one going up the line. And we're presumably, if we see the messenger, going to want to turn that into a siren too. Well, we didn't. And in fact, we could have just gotten another peasant this turn. I mean, I guess we can do that anyway. I think we do borrow for siren here. Yeah, this is unfortunate, but we can't get the peasant into play, but it's fine. Oh, do we want to gain another peasant? We already have 2 of them. But yeah. I mean, we definitely want more peasants. So Okay, we didn't find the other siren. That's unfortunate. Doesn't. Problem with taking crew early. Just don't have the terminal space. I think it's got to be mining road. Then this is why I went plus Cardone mining road. Okay, here we got to play the soldier first, which is unfortunate. Process a coin. I guess it isn't really unfortunate. We're gonna have to get a gondola anyway. It just doesn't matter. No siren. Sad. Alright, it's maybe not worth getting another gondola to play this peasant. Well... No, I think it is, actually. Do we want to take a crew now? We're about to get to Disciple. We're going to have a lot of terminals in our deck. We could also just go next turn and buy like a Caravan Guard. The bot is aggressively lowering Caravan Guards, and I kind of don't really want to help it with that. Also didn't get a Siren down, so I'm not thrilled about borrowing. Although, the advantage of borrowing is it makes it less likely that our terminals collide. Maybe we do that. Take one more mining road, I guess. Not both sirens together, come on! Ugh. I mean, I guess... Clicking on mining road. That attack was friendly. Alright. Gondola to get this soldier into play. It does turn into a fugitive, which is significantly better. I think the answer is yes. Oh, all right. We have cleared a lot of the terminals out of our deck. I think we could go for a crew now. We could take a relic too. The bot does not have any counterplay to that. What is it doing to reliably hit province? Is it just like... I don't know, whatever. Oops. We're also getting close to the point where we could utilize Haunted Woods, but it's going to take forever to get back to. Just go crew nothing. Don't really know what else I would want. Like, we don't need more peasants. I don't want to lower caravan guards. I don't want to borrow particularly. I tell it not to exchange. Oh, I guess borrow also accelerates the provincing. I wasn't really thinking about that. Probably should have been. We buy enough crews, we can do the plus actions on crew thing that I was talking about. Instead of card on mining road. I guess. Boy. We don't even have plus buy to play another gondola with. Oh god, the gondolas. Wait, has the bot been buying gondolas? Because I was going to say, I don't have 8 gondolas in my deck. This is really obnoxious. We've only given out 3 curses. What the hell? What happened this game? Does the bot have a fugitive, or do I have another one? I think I must have another one. Great. I mean, we might as well haul it. We have three crews and some number. I think we do this first. I guess we probably do for province. This is, I don't. This is not working out at all. I think it's going worse than last time somehow. I don't know how it is that I've only played Siren. Well, now I've played it 5 times apparently. But I think we got a disciple crew. Well, do we? I think so. Disciple another one? Probably. Now we can get the plus card. Yeah, we really wanted to find the Siren and the Teacher. We can get the plus card next turn. Okay. Triple Province is a tie. We don't have enough for it anyway, not quite. I think we just do that and go Province Duchy. Or does it... Wait, no. It probably makes more sense to borrow... Oh, dang it. Borrow and do triple duchy. Okay. Top deck to cruise. I said all. Thank you. We have so much to draw through. I still think it's worth putting card on Mining Road. We could... No, Discipling Crew doesn't get us another crew into the shuffle, so I guess there's not really much reason to bother. Look at that. We actually drew our deck. Okay, so I said it was working out worse, but I was wrong. I don't really understand. What exactly happened? Like, other than the teacher thing, which, like, the thing is, we did get the second teacher call in the other game too. I guess it just took longer somehow, even though we had given out more curses. We had taken a curse or two, I guess. Yeah, we only have 5 gondolas this time rather than 9, which is better, even though it felt like, if anything, I was taking gondola more aggressively early in the game. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to take away from this exactly. I think the bot was doing pretty similar things this time to last time, but like I said, it did play with 1 siren, which seems like it could make a significant difference. It also did actually get a peasant going up the line here, but slowly and probably to minimal effect. Yeah, I mean, I think it was correct to do the crew thing first and to disciple crew, even though the disciple gets stuck out. It's just like so much draw. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a little confused still about, like, if I had done this in the reverse order this time around, would that really have gone so much worse that I've lost the game? It seems hard to believe, right? I mean, I guess the piles are low enough. Maybe I would have, right, if I was discipling mining roads rather than crews. And then again, it could end on some combination of mining road, gondola, caravan guard, curse, duchy. So yeah, maybe like it looked like, oh, we just kind of, like, there was plenty of runway left, right? There were 3 provinces and we won by a decent number of points and whatnot, but maybe that's not actually true. Like, we were still cutting it close. Okay, well, yeah, it's definitely an interesting board. Probably would have enjoyed it more with trashing, but I don't know, maybe it would be actually less interesting. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.